Are you feeling like your home looks okay but still feels a bit off? You can't explain it, but something just doesn't feel right. This space had the same problem. 3 bulky sofas, random decor that didn't match, and no clear focal point. But here's how we redesigned it with a modern, contemporary style. So now it feels fresh, cohesive, and way more relaxing. This is the 63rd redesign in our 100 Interiors Challenge. And today, we're working on Ed Dawes' space. She wanted it to feel inviting, with better layout flow, cleaner lighting, and a design that reflects her style. So, what's our plan to turn this around? Let's take it step by step. Also, if you need urgent design, visit our website at https://designburst24.com. Ed Daw has 6.0 by 5.9 meters living area. That's actually a pretty generous space to work with, but the way everything was laid out just didn't feel right. The furniture looked bulky, and that modern contemporary vibe she were aiming for wasn't coming through at all. So, let's get into it. Ed Dawes' previous flooring had light-colored stone tiles that were uneven and cold underfoot, which made the space feel off. The walls were just plain white, so the room looked flat and lacked depth. The ceiling was a simple white surface with an exposed bulb, but it didn't create any mood or dimension. So here's what you can do. You can replace the old tiles with large format porcelain tiles in a warm gray-beige tone. This makes the floor look seamless, easy to clean, and warmer underfoot. Then, for the walls, you can go with a soft, warm beige. It adds contrast, depth, and helps create a more balanced look. For the ceiling, you can choose a cove design with recessed pin lights around the edges. This not only makes the room feel taller, but also adds a refined and modern touch. Let's talk about the seating area. The previous layout of Ed Dawes' seating area was a little off, it didn't feel as connected as it could be, and everything felt kind of pushed to the side. So, let's fix that. First, you can start with the L-shaped sofa paired with a 2-seater sofa. It's neutral and doesn't take up too much visual space. Plus, it's super comfy for family and guests. Add some pillows. Keep them in soft, neutral tones to make everything feel balanced without looking too busy. Then, between the sofas, you can add a clean, boxy side table. This one has a wooden finish with a sleek, modern design, creating a subtle but stylish look. Next up is the accent chair. You'll like this chair. It's got soft, rounded lines that break up all the straight edges. It balances the space and adds a comfortable spot to sit. Then, the coffee table. You can go with a sculptural, organic-shaped coffee table like this one. It has a smooth wood surface with soft curves and solid black legs that ground the piece. You can add a round side table. It has a simple, clean design with a warm wood top and a sleek black base. This piece adds a bit of height and modern elegance next to the sofa, balancing the space. To finish off the seating area, lay down a large neutral rug. The rug has a subtle geometric pattern that adds texture without overpowering the space. It helps define the area, so the whole room feels more complete. And don't forget the curtains. You can install full-height curtains now that the aircon is moved. This will make the wall feel taller, let in more natural light, and open up the space, giving it a more airy feel. Now, about the decor. You don't need to overdo it. Just a few thoughtful pieces can make a big difference. On the round side table, you can place 2 simple white vases with pampas grass. They add texture without being too flashy. On the coffee table, you can place a small yellow vase with white flowering branches, along with a stack of books. This gives the perfect balance of height and visual interest. And the artwork on the wall ties everything together, adding those earthy tones that complete the modern, clean look of the space. So nothing feels forced or overly styled. It still feels real and comfortable, just elevated. Let's move on to the lighting. Before, Ed Daw only had a single pendant light hanging in the center of the ceiling, and that was it. No layering, no accent lighting. So at night, the corners stayed dark, the furniture didn't pop, and the room felt cold and kind of lifeless. To fix that, you can start with a floor lamp for the seating area. It gives off a soft, focused light, perfect for reading or just winding down. Then, for the side table, you can add a table lamp that brings warmth and focuses light on the area next to the sofa. For the artwork, you can install wall sconces to highlight the piece, making it a focal point and adding character. To enhance the ceiling, you can go for strip lights in the cove design. This kind of lighting enhances the architectural features and adds dimension without overwhelming the room. Finally, you can install a pendant light above the seating area, which not only adds practical lighting, but also serves as a stylish focal point with its clean lines and contrasting wood accents. Ed Daw's old TV area wasn't working. The sliding window near the TV took up wall space and the layout felt off. The TV was on a basic stand and the fireplace was stuck in the corner. It didn't give off the modern vibe Ed Daw wanted. Now, let's fix that. Start by removing the sliding window. Then, add a sleek panel behind the TV to create a modern backdrop that blends with the soft beige walls. Place the TV in the center to make it the focal point and add 2 shelves on either side for storage or decor. For the console, mix black and wood elements to maintain a sleek, modern look. Since the original fireplace was disrupting the flow, replace it with an electric one below the TV. It fits perfectly, adding warmth and a cozy vibe without disrupting the clean design. Finally, add strip lights to the shelves to highlight the decor and create a warm, inviting glow. This redesign transforms the old, awkward space into a balanced, modern, and cohesive area that perfectly matches Ed Daw's vision. Now let's talk about the entryway, the first thing you see when you walk into Ed Daw's home. Before, it felt out of place. Just a bulky gold mirror, a boring cabinet, and clutter. It didn't feel connected to the living area. To fix it, start with a full-height built-in cabinet with sleek matte white panels. The open section lets you display decor while hiding everything else behind doors. Next, add a light oak floating console. Simple and space-saving. Style it with a few vases, plants, or books. Swap the big mirror for 2 slim vertical ones to make the space feel taller and brighter. Add a rug to complete the floor and keep the decor minimal with just a few items. Install wall sconces for extra lighting and balance. Move the aircon higher above the mirrors to keep it out of the way. With everything built in or floating, the space feels open and doesn't block the stairs. Now, the entryway is clean, organized, and matches the living area. Now, the space feels connected. The entryway is clean and the living area is open, comfortable, and organized. The layout flows better, with soft lighting and materials that work well together. Warm tiles, beige walls, oak accents, and black details. The TV wall is the focal point, with hidden storage and soft lighting. It's balanced, functional, and gives off a simple, homey vibe. Ed Daw's previous kitchen was 3.3 by 6.4 meters with a full U-shaped layout. At first, it sounds functional, but once you step in, it feels dark, bulky, and heavy. The ceiling only had 1 fluorescent light. The reddish wood cabinets made the whole kitchen look busy, and the beige backsplash made it feel even darker. The countertops looked basic and stained. The fridge was in an awkward spot, and because of the U-shape, there was no space for an island. The microwave and water dispenser were just sitting on the counters, so everything looked cluttered and hard to use. So let's fix that. First, the ceiling. Instead of just 1 light bulb in the middle, cove lighting was added around the edges and recessed pin lights for even lighting throughout the room. Next, the countertops. They're upgraded to white quartz, easy to clean, durable, and gives the whole kitchen a more polished look. For the cabinets, everything's replaced with white shaker-style doors and gold handles. The white keeps the space looking clean and light, and the gold adds a nice pop of detail. Open shelves are added beside the window to break up the solid cabinets, so it looks lighter and more organized. The backsplash is also upgraded. Instead of beige tiles, it's now white subway tiles in a herringbone pattern. It reflects light better and adds a bit of texture to the space. Appliances are rearranged to work better. The oven and microwave are built in and stacked neatly to save space. The dishwasher is placed right next to the sink because that's the most efficient spot. And the fridge is moved to the far corner to follow the work triangle, stove, sink, fridge, all in flow. The old fridge spot becomes the pantry. There's now a tall cabinet for dry goods, open shelves above for easy-to-reach items, and space below for the water dispenser. Everything's tucked away but still accessible. The island is compact but useful. It has a marble-look top, storage drawers underneath, and space for 2 bar stools. The stools have black metal legs and wooden seats, simple and not too bulky, so the kitchen still feels open. The windows and decor. Neutral blinds are added to keep things clean and simple. Lastly, a pendant light is added above the island for some extra style and focused light in the area. From a cluttered and outdated kitchen to something brighter, more open, and way easier to use, this redesign completely changes how the space feels and works. Now, let's talk about her dining space. So before, Edda's dining area felt like a kitchen extension. It was kind of tucked in the corner, a bit cluttered, and honestly, not really styled. There was even a door separating the dining area from the living room, which made the space feel a little more closed off. It worked, but it didn't feel like a proper dining area. And if you're aiming for that modern contemporary look like Edda was, that setup just doesn't hit the mark. But here's what you can do to fix it. Let's start with the table. Swap the old table for a round one with a light wood finish and black base. This will soften the space and make it more inviting. Pair it with neutral chairs that have simple beige upholstery for a clean, stylish look. Next, for the table setting, keep it simple. Place a small vase with fresh flowers in the center, along with plates and silverware. This keeps the focus on the table while adding a pop of color. Now, add a round rug under the table. The neutral tones tie the space together and add texture without being too much. Let's talk about the plant. Add a large indoor plant in the corner. It brings in greenery and softens the space. Next, place a modern shoe rack next to the table with a simple vase on top. This adds function without cluttering the space. For the mirror, add a large, simple framed mirror on the wall next to the dining area. It will make the space feel bigger and more elegant. Now, for the sliding door. Edda wanted to remove the door between the dining and living room, but that would make the space too exposed. So instead, we added a fluted glass sliding door. It keeps the space open, but still offers some privacy while maintaining an airy feel. Next, install neutral blinds on the windows and door. This controls natural light and keeps the look clean. Then, add a large framed black and white art piece next to the dining area. It adds contrast and pulls the whole space together. Finally, the sleek black pendant light over the dining table really ties the room together. It adds just the right amount of modern flair while keeping the space feeling open and airy. This new layout makes the space feel modern, open, and welcoming. Let's now take a tour of the complete makeover. Previously, we primarily focused on urgent requests from our premium members, but lately, we've been receiving a lot of questions about our services and the cost of designing and rendering a home interior. So, to accommodate those who urgently need their home interiors redesigned and are willing to pay, we will temporarily accept priority requests even from non-premium members at a very low price. So, here's everything you need to know. Our services are incredibly affordable compared to 3D visualization artists on Fiverr. Typically, a single room render costs between $50 and $150 for just 2 to 3 renders. But with us, you can get 3 spaces, 2 revisions, 15 to 20 photo renders, and even a walkthrough for only $99. We are able to offer this affordable pricing because, with your approval, we feature your project on our YouTube channel. This helps us keep costs down while still providing you with excellent service. You can visit our website at https://designburst24.com. Or, if you prefer, you can hire us directly through Fiverr via the link below. If you have any comments or suggestions, feel free to share them in the comments section below, and don't forget to subscribe.